All right. Welcome to the party, my friends. Tab game is strong, like always. I will never be defeated on unlimited tabs. I will always win on unlimited tabs. Just know that. And that's the perfect way to start off this live stream. Welcome. Yeah, let's let everyone jump in. What's up, guys? Eric, Stefan, Bitcoin Networker, what's up? Chris, Sailor, what's up, bro? Crypto Hippo in the house. Jonas, Marcus, all the usual suspects. What's up, guys? We got a lot to talk about today. We got to talk about Segwit. We're going to talk about high interest yield program ICOs. We're going to talk about USI Tech and how to market that. I want to do a kind of like a Q&A on your guys' funnels too coming up, but obviously I want to give out some of the marketing stuff that we've got first once we're done testing it, and then I'll do like a maybe we'll even do it in a webinar off of public YouTube, but we'll see. Yeah, so anyways, a lot going on. All the links, as usual, are going to be underneath the live stream. There's a couple new ones in there, and they're high interest yield ICOs that I want to talk about. One is Hextra, which just came back online today. And then another one is Davcoin, which we'll talk about. Bitmark, what's up? What's up, guys? Hey, all right, cool. Glad you love the videos. Thank you so much for supporting us and jumping on. Segwit was canceled. That's kind of cool. So Segwit 2X being canceled, let's just dive right into it, right? That proves one of two things. Either they knew they weren't going to make any money off of it, or they genuinely want to move Bitcoin in the right direction, and they saw that it's just not going to happen right now. There's not enough consensus, and so they said, let's walk away, formulate a better plan, and come back another day. And that's what I think is really what happened. I don't think there was some sinister plan by a couple greedy developers to just fork Bitcoin and, yay, we made, $10 million, and we're going to walk away. No. I truly think that there's a lot of people at the root and at the core of Bitcoin that, even though now that it's hundreds, don't all agree. And there's a lot of big banking money in there now. Like, let's face it, Coinbase is a big player in the game, and they're backed by Big Brother, by government, whatever you want to call it. And so there's a lot of now new, man, what do you even say, politics in the crypto space that there wasn't before. And so it's no longer just like a bunch of, guys hanging out in their basement that are coming up with a plan for like this, cryptocurrency that decentralizes the entire world. It's a little bit bigger than that now. And so I think that the conversation is, of course, different now because of that too. That's all I see it as. But, there's articles up the wazoo, up the ass on Cointelegraph. Bitcoin will have some. Yeah, everything. What's the official statement? I haven't even read this yet. Our goal has always been a smooth upgrade for Bitcoin. Although we strongly believe in the need for a larger block size, there is something we believe is even more important: keeping the community together. What did I just say? So it looks like it was correct, and that they want to, they want something good out of this. Unfortunately, it's clear that we have not built sufficient consensus for a clean block size upgrade at this time. Continuing on the current path could divide the community and be a setback to Bitcoin's growth. And you know what? There was a lot going on around this. There was a lot of people fearing hard about this, like even guys who don't usually weigh in on this sort of thing talking about it. And I think it was a good call on their part. And so, yeah, it's exactly what the one option that I said is that they truly do give a shit and they want it to be a good move for Bitcoin. Right now, I think it would have been really bad to do that, like really bad. So yeah, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. So it's cool. Cointelegraph.com if you want the latest news. Great site. Really, really good site. Let's look at the cap. 206 billion in the cap. Still market dominance by Bitcoin. But the altcoins you're going to see, look, are pumping today. Look at that. Neo. Oh my gosh. I was sleeping when everyone was messaging me saying like, hey, Segwit was canceled, Segwit was canceled. It was at that point when all of these altcoins started to pump. It's all about the same time. 21% IOTA. Shit, man. We all missed out today. BitConnect didn't really move, up 2.7. I think it's sitting at 280. Yeah, 280 right now, 600 million. Still got the BitConnect banner up. I guess the choir boys aren't getting through. All right. Let's talk about some stuff. Where did I want to start? So is my audio, by the way, is my audio coming through clear? I kind of forgot to ask. Because I shot an entire effing video yesterday, an hour-long day, part 2 of the trading series, all about charts and candles and shit, and it didn't work. Very frustrating. I got done at like 12 o'clock, and then I re-looked back, because this was showing green, everything was showing green, my audio was showing. For some reason, it just didn't record. OBS didn't record, which that's one of the drawbacks to a free software, I guess. And so, yeah, I basically shot an hour worth of what I thought to be some of my best training, and I got to do it over, basically. I got to start over. But yeah, I guess that means the next one will be even better. Can we make that assumption? I don't know. But I'm going to try and shoot that as fast as possible and get that up for today. That's the goal. Twitter, feel free to follow me. Ransack my followers, or not my followers, but who I'm following, because they're all like really good news sites and just information to know. Here's some official stuff on Segwit, final steps. A lot of traders, so they're given information about their trades, which I think is just great to shortcut your learning curve. Just watch a bunch of people who already know what they're doing at a deep level. Just watch what they're doing and compare that to your notes and see what you get, okay? I want to talk about USI Tech. We stopped the commission hustle until we get more help, basically. So it just got to this point to where like 2 of our moderators were spending like 6-8 hours 3 days in a row to help people with like basic USI Tech support issues. Affiliate cookie dropped out. This happened. You're not being shown in the organization tree. Like all of this silly stuff that I don't even think USI Tech knows is going on, that we need help with before we really take a big march forward. Because as you can see, like we grew 400 people in a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks. We can do way more than that. We can do thousands per month, but we got to make sure that everything's in play and that, you know, we're not going to have these sorts of issues, because our moderators and our side of it, we really shouldn't have to do USI Tech support and trying to help our people that way. Of course, we're going to do that because it's our community, but what we decided was take a step back, and I think it could be even as soon as this weekend, we're going to get access to somebody who can actually get us answers high up and get on the phone with them. And there's a decent amount of issues that I've noticed in my account and that are being echoed throughout everybody else. And so we've got a list of those issues, a list of those questions, and I want to get answers on that. And before I continue, before we keep going forward with this. So I just didn't feel good about it anymore, and it was starting to weigh all of us down, and that's moving us away from our goal as a community. It's pushing us further away from our goal and distracting us. So we need to take a little step back and make sure that that's correct. So that doesn't necessarily mean that anything has changed. Everybody that's already in is already in, and I believe the boys have gone ahead and maxed everybody out. So up until the last person that we had get in, everybody should be sorted at this point. What I mean by that is emails were sent out and the people were contacted, and I believe the Alex and Eddie even started reaching out to connect you with those people that we kind of like put underneath you, so that you can all start working together, which is what you would need to do anyways. So I think that's just a good move forward. But yeah, overall, I think most people were okay and recognized that, but there was a small percentage that was definitely bummed out, and understand that I was bummed out by even just having to type out that message in the Discord yesterday. But let's just take a little bit of time, let them fix these things, because they hired a company to move everything over. And I know that they're having issues. I know that they know that they're having issues, because they sent out like, you should be in tune with the emails that USI Tech is sending out first and foremost. Make sure that those are going to your inbox. But they sent out a message yesterday that basically, it was an email that said, we know you're not, all the commissions and all your packages aren't showing correctly. We're working on fixing it. So they already know that there's been some bugs with the move over. And they hired a professional company that does this. Like, this is all they do. They specialize in porting over big communities and big databases like this. So it's a little bumpy, but for now, we're going to take a small little step back. If you still, like, again, if you still want to get in, if you still want to do your thing with USI Tech and just invest in it, yeah, of course, do that. If you want to wait and get in on the commission hustle stuff, you know, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if or when we will open that back up. It's all going to be based on what we find out this weekend. So that's kind of the update with that. All right, let me just jump in here. Cool, loud and clear, yep. Oh, so that was that point, all right. Stephen Barker, I'm leaning towards BitConnect being a scam, but it should last longer than others due to it having a coin. I just, you know, I've said this a lot, but I think that scam legit is like just a waste of energy. I think it's more like opportunity windows, and do I feel like getting involved, and do I want to capitalize on this? That's it. Because we could split hairs about a lot of different things on scam legitimacy, and that's all going to be based on what you believe is a legit way of running a business, making money, etc., and what I believe to be legit. So there will never be a group consensus on that anyways. Yeah, you only missed the first 10 minutes. I haven't even given anything away yet. Oh, let's do giveaway. All right, so the first 2 people to give me their USI Tech username, they have to be in our organization network, will get a free package. The first 2 people to give me your USI Tech username, I got to be able to search and find that, we'll get a free BTC package. How's that? How about we get this going right, all right? What do we got? Didn't I just send you one yesterday, Chase? I don't know. I don't keep track. Chris looks new. I don't think Chris has gotten any love. Let's hit up Chris, and I'm going to hit up Lee. All right? Those are the 2 winners. Chris and Lee. If I can find you, then we'll get it going. I hope they fix this shit too. Remember this from the last couple days? I didn't even click anything. It won't even let me do it. So check this out. You do that, and it kind of tricks it. Let's see if this will work today. You guys remember this from the last couple days. Ah, come on. There we go. Okay, this one will work. See, I want available BTC balance. Buy for a partner. Chris, how come I can't find you, brother? I know that you're in our little thingy. In our org tree. Gosh, I hate even saying some of these words. There's Lee. Cool. Lee, let me pop this off to you, brother. I know that you got in on a 12-pack hustle. Good deal. Come on. Nope. There we go. It's not letting you, like, make the decision yourself. It just wants to tell you what to do. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so, Chris, why am I not finding you? Weird. Oh, it's all together, right? Chris Skaggs. Did I do that? Or was there a space? No. Weird. And so that's another thing too. Like, you are under our thingy, and there's a lot of people that are in our stuff. All right, so Justin 6 gets it. But the problem is that, look, they can't even, like, it's not even there. It's not recognizing that. And that's on my list, trust me. So these are just little things that we got to get sorted, all right? Justin and Lee, congratulations, guys. Free packages. Free packages. All right, that's how we do it. No, Robert, I don't think that's true. That's Like, don't fall for the fear, brother. So he says something's going on with BitConnect. The interest was a 0 day. We've had a lot of 0 days. There was a hack back in August. There was like 2 0 days. Around the fork, there was 0 days. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Chris. But I actually think that that's just a USI Tech issue. So, yeah, let us get some answers on that. And then we'll start pumping this thing again. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of opportunities. So no worries on that. We're not going anywhere. But we just got to make sure it's right so that the community isn't sitting there, you know, suffering and floundering because of it. All right, on the USI Tech front, I'm going to drop some bombs here for those that are paying attention. Just understand that because I'm doing this on YouTube as a live stream, all your competitors and all the people that are watching this shit, they're going to get this information too, but let's talk about this. So this is the data from USI Tech. It's from SimilarWeb, but you could get this information off of, gosh, it's been a while. Where is this? I just saw the link today. Where are the big demographic sites? Hold on, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Let me just keep going, and I think it'll just come to me. Quantcast, there it is. So quantcast.com is where you can find a ton of information. Alexia is not that great for information, but they've pulled some of the data from there, which is all of this at the top. This is all from alexia.com. This is as well. So here's your demographic information about where everybody's coming from. I knew it was big in the UK and Germany, but it's obviously the biggest in the US. So if you wanted to tap into a market that was not the US, like the US is 44% market dominance. That doesn't mean that it's a drowned market, but it tells you that if you wanted to tap into some markets that are just on the rise, it would be UK, Germany, Australia, and Canada. I would target these myself because there's a lot of promoters in the US as well. Okay, here is the good stuff that you want to actually look at is referrals in and referrals out. So top referring sites, where did people come from? These sites here. Where are they going afterwards? Right here. So this tells you that a shitload of people are financing their USI Tech packages from Coinbase, right? Because Coinbase is a wallet. 4.85%. Well, looking at the fact that the top site is only 7, almost 8%, half for it to be coming from an exchange is a good sign. So how could we put conversation, put our banner ads, put our marketing efforts to target Coinbase and Coinbase's demos? Because we could go in and just do demos on Coinbase now. And we could start to get some more information. And we could figure out where to put our banners, our ads in front of these people. It also tells you that if you were to lure people in by offering a ton of training on Coinbase itself, you could assume that you could start to offer them your affiliate commission on USI Tech, and you'd probably have a pretty great result. What do I mean by that? A very simple free opt-in funnel. We're going to show you how to buy your very first Bitcoin, and we're going to show you how to invest and grow that Bitcoin. The growth mechanism is USI Tech. Very simple funnel. 2 free videos, get them to opt in, affiliate cookie on the thank you page, done. Okay, and buy or register now button underneath both Coinbase so that you get your $10 coupon for referrals and a button underneath the USI Tech video showing them how to set all that up. The videos just show them how to go through A to Z of setting it up. Easy, done. Now, where are people going afterwards? Well, they're going to buy Bitcoin here, which is the new partnership that USI Tech has with whatever that is, Bitcoin buy credit or whatever. But, oh, they're going to Facebook. So here's what you got to realize is that there's a cycle to people, how people get their information and make their decisions. And what it appears and what we can make some assumptions on is that people are going to USI Tech and then possibly going to Facebook to get more information. Asking their friends, hey, have you heard of USI Tech? Hey, have you seen this? And then going to Instagram to maybe get more information as well. So they're going to there for 2 reasons. They're going to Facebook to say, look what I just did, or do you know more about this? All right, I would bank on both as an assumption, okay? Same thing with Instagram. Who's involved in this, or maybe a picture of what I just did? I don't know. And then Google is, let me go and search and get more information. So look at what, well, actually, no, let me just backpedal for a second. I didn't even see this. This is about So this is the about page. So I would change my assumption that I just made and say that 90% of this right here is getting more information. So I would say that these 4 resources right here, this is going to Google to type in USI Tech scam, USI Tech review, what is USI Tech, USI Tech proof, all that. They're going here to get more information. They're going to Facebook to ask their friends. They're going to Instagram to see conversation happening around USI Tech. So what could we assume based off of this new information? We could assume that if we go and we make a great Facebook ad and we put that right in front of them, that they'll see it. That doesn't guarantee that they're going to buy, but what are they looking for on Facebook? They're looking for real people that have gotten real result, that can talk real about this. They're looking for authenticity. Give them that. You don't have to have made $1 million. We've talked about this. Give them authenticity and they'll love it. And you have a very high chance of capturing those people. So I'm going to tell you right now that I would suggest, in terms of traffic sources for a USI Tech funnel, Facebook and Google AdWords. Search. Done. Done. I haven't even looked at the rest of this. I just looked at that one chart. Yeah, what is all this? Okay, so that's social, Facebook, YouTube. Oh, what do you know? Everyone asks me, hey, Jay, should we create a YouTube channel and talk about USI Tech? Well, only 24% of their traffic is coming from YouTube. 75% of the traffic's coming from Facebook. Because why? People want to ask their friends directly. Like, what's up with this USI Tech shit? Like, is this legit? What's going on? Get on Facebook. Start talking. Damn, that just like proved my point. I didn't even realize it. All right. Cool. So that's that. Any questions on that? Wow. Tons of comments. How much can you get away with on your ad copy? On any ad network, you have to watch out about your income claims. You have to watch out about what you're saying. You can't just say, get rich overnight. Tomorrow you're going to be a millionaire. Those obvious, like, kind of dumb things to say don't work. Fried Chicken Express, why are you not in the squad yet, man? Why would you even come in and comment like that, man? Let me just go ahead and remove you. Actually, I'll put you in timeout because you're using potty language, okay? Just don't come into the channel disrespecting anybody, you know? Like, you wouldn't say that to somebody's face in public, like in real life. I just don't get why you would attempt that on social media as if you've got some sort of anonymity, you know? Okay. I put you in timeout, man. Sorry, Stefan. Sorry to hear about that, brother. Got a headache. Yeah, just tune into the replay. Good night, man. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. He's one of our moderators. Does an epic job of just keeping the peace. And directing people. There's a lot of channels in the Discord chat, and it's really hard to, especially for a first-time user, like, what is going on? All right, so yeah, we finished the, just finished the giveaway. Yeah, the cancellation is a good thing because look at everything's pumping. Everything's pumping right now. Alts are pumping. We will see one of the biggest pumps we've probably ever seen in the days and weeks to come because that just got canceled. How long should you wait for ID validation on USI Tech? It can be days. And that's normal, by the way. Like on Cryptopia, when I did verification, these are exchanges. When I did bitcoin.co.id, which is semi-exchange, you waited days for the validation to actually happen. I've never even heard of Bitcomo, ICO. Don't even know. Don't even know. All right, so what did I want to go into next? Okay, so I've had this itch lately. Not that kind of itch. And I want to get in on an high interest yield ICO and get in on this pump, man. I'm sick of watching all these and not being involved on the pump. What I mean by that is, let's look at Hextra. Hextra was pretty well run. It sold out in like milliseconds though, right? It sold out every single day for like, I don't know, like a minute it would take. And I don't know how many rounds they did, but then blah, 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 they shut the doors. Now ICO, and this shit's $15. Like Regal, even though Regal was a little messier, you know, Regal's still sitting at like $75 today. And I don't even know what's going on with it. With, can you get your money? Can you not? They'll be around. I don't think they're going anywhere because they haven't even gotten the cream yet. They haven't even gotten the big stupid money. So it's in their best interest to stick around. But there is a substantial amount of these coming out of the woodwork now, which naturally raises red flags. And at first I was just like, you know what, I'm not even going to mess with this. But you see, I never actually got to invest. I don't know how much this is. I never got to invest in Hextra. And then seeing it, so 270, seeing it come out and then pump to 15, you could have sold off. Like this has been sitting here for like a day at 15. You could have pumped and sold off. You came in at $1, $14 profit, do the math on every coin. So I want in on one. So the one that I'm going to go in on is Davcoin or Davor, however the hell you pronounce it. Somebody actually just linked me up to this last night. So shout out and thanks to that. Handle is easy. And then I think at some point maybe somebody in the company, they wanted to do an interview or something, or wanted me to do something on a channel. I really don't like when people approach and, hey, can you review our ICO for the channel? Because and we'll pay you and shit like that. I don't know. I just don't really like doing that. But this one is the one that I'm going to go in on. And the simple fact and what my game plan is I know that like my plan is to get in at this level, which will be, I think, 84 cents. Yep. So we'll be in at 84 cents. And I'm just going to pump it when it goes out on the exchanges. And it's like $15, $20. And that's it. Like, that's the whole game plan. And I just want to do it to say that I did it, basically. So I don't know how much position-wise I'm going to come in at yet. I'm still deciding on that. But it'll be a substantial amount. Maybe 1,000 coins. Because that would be pretty good profit after it pumps. So let me just do some math on that. But yeah, you guys can get involved if you want. There's links under the video, or don't. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm just kind of sick of watching these and not getting my piece. Yeah, so $14,000 profit if I buy in at 1,000 coins, and it goes from 84 cents to $15 after it gets launched on the exchanges, which it will. It'll go north of 10. They all do. So I wouldn't say easy money, because this will be a pain in the ass, like waking up at this time, ensuring that I'm on, and then, of course, trying to make sure that everything's in position. You want to make sure that your Bitcoin is in here, in position, ready to go, so that you just click the buy button, and it's literally going to be a game of refresh. So it'll be a little refresh game that we all play, and hopefully everybody gets in. But if you want in, sign up link is under the video. But yeah, and I'll tell you how this one goes. But I missed the Regal one. I missed Hextra. And then I sat out because I was just annoyed at a lot of the other ones. And so, yeah, I'm going to get in on one now. But look at this, by the way. Didn't pay out because it was down, and then they just unlocked today. So I don't know if I can actually pull this money out now. But, I mean, it's already there. I'll probably just toss it in an investment here and start tracking this one. Because let's not forget that there's two sides to this, right? There's the ICO game, which is just the coins and then dumping the coins once it opens up. Or you could decide not to do that and just jump into the lending platforms, because they're all basically high interest lending platform, interest yielding platform that also has an ICO process. So you could make some profit on the ICO and then keep keep your principal or capital, original capital amount in there and do a lend. You could totally do that too. But yeah, I want in on one, so I'm gonna do that. Cool. Let me just catch up here on the chat. Yeah, Justin, that's the thing. And that's what they reached out to me about, is they wanted to do an interview or something on the YouTube channel. But then they said, I got to read through the message. I didn't like what they said or something. Are ClickFunnels pages down? That's very rare that ClickFunnels is down. Probably not. If it is, then it's maybe a scheduled maintenance. Yeah, good point. High yield interest programs, high interest yield programs. Bad English. Thank you. I will change that. Yeah, you got dual monitor set up. So I'm a little bummed because the computer's not going to be done until Wednesday. We got to wait on a part to come from flipping Jakarta. But, and then I'm going to go and pick up the monitors today from the Samsung store. But I'm going to go, I was going to originally go with a 32, 221s, so 5 total monitors. But I think I'm just going to go with 3 32s instead. And that'll be it. I don't know much about what's going on with ETH Connect, so I can't comment on that, KM. To run ClickFunnels pages, you eventually do have to buy, yes. 30-day free trial, and I think it's $100 a month. I've been paying them for 3 years. Yeah, Daver coin looks pretty shady. Man, they all do. Like, as long as they last through the ICO, and again, understand that my allocation of $1,000 towards this, like, I'm okay if that nothing even happened with that. So take that as a grain of salt, please. Yes, B2X will move forward. The 2X Segwit fork will move forward. They will make a better plan, and it will move forward. They do not have enough consensus, and they genuinely have displayed that they care, and so it's not the right time. Interest is at 1.01% for the week with BitConnect. Yeah. So that's good. Oh, that's cool, man. You already signed up. All good, man. You're on Western Coin. See how it goes. Yeah, man. If nothing else, just get in on that initial pump. Get the coins in the ICO, and then as soon as it gets listed on the exchanges like the Novas and CoinExchange.io, which they're kind of shitty exchanges, but yeah, and you could just do that pump and get out. Boom. 10, 20, 30K profit. Yeah, I agree, Wilkin. I'm not trying to dog on B2X at all. It will move forward. It will turn into something that will eventually be accepted, yeah. My opinion about Litecoin? I don't know. I like Litecoin. It's a top 5 coin in my eyes. Yeah. Oh, okay. In the interview, if I interview the guy from Davercoin, make sure that I ask them that they have blockchain. Will do. Yeah. All right. So that's cool. Matthew, he got in on Hextra. He got lucky. He threw in $50, got 50 coins. So he's happy. Yeah, you could dump those right now. I don't even know what your profit margin would be. What did you come in at, $1? So that was, yeah, so $50, 50 coins. Got it. And then what is it right now? 15. So $14 profit on your 50 coins. Cool, man. Like, just getting that little win, though, I'm sure you're hooked a little bit more than you were before, Matthew. So that's cool, man. I'm happy for you. I'm glad to hear that. Can I talk about Coinigy? F yeah, I can. Am I still logged in? So I used this to shoot some of the videos yesterday. Coinigy is good because it takes TradingView, this little guy all on its own, and it brings you TradingView right here. So I can do all the same indicators. I can do anything I want that's just like TradingView. But I can also pull in almost every single market. So what I can do is I can set up my API and pull in my Cryptopia account, and what do you know? Now I can get ETN or any other coin that I want, which is Electronium, on a nice charted out TradingView chart. I totally blanked, sorry. I came straight from the gym, still sweaty, and started shooting this video. So, yeah. But yeah, you can basically bring over any coin. They've got every major network in here, BitTrex, every major exchange. So it's a good tool. Yeah, it costs money. So it's like and again, this matters for people who are really balling on a budget, let's call it. But you got to pay for TradingView because you can only do 5 indicators and you can only do a certain amount of charts. And then you got to get into Coinigy or Coinigy, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. And you got to pay for this too, which I don't remember how much this one is. What is this one? Yeah, I'll do annual and save the $5, $5-ish per month. I'll just do the annual. Yeah, so you can just pay with Bitcoin. That's good. But yeah, Coinigy is the place. It's better than TradingView, in my eyes. What else is going on? Did I go through everything I wanted to do? Yep, I want to get in on the ICO hustle. We talked about USI Tech, Segwit. I gave away some BTC packages. Oh, so Haas, they updated the promo code. I changed it in here, didn't I? The trading bot, yep, if you want in, it's the new promo code is Crypto Junkie for that 20% off. GDAX is sweet, yep. Oh, you used to MetaTrade MT4. Yeah. They had a Forex program, Forex bot for that. USI Tech did. Oh my God, the platform is utter shit for... Oh, it reconnected, okay. Do cloud mining pages work? I would love to earn small amounts of BTC to get rolling. Any suggestions? I don't know. I don't know anything outside of USI Tech, which is mining packages. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Justin? Christian, what's up, man? How is life as a BitConnect regional promoter in Europe? You haven't told me what's going on with that, man. Do I recommend any other ICOs? I've been out of the ICO game for like 3 weeks, just dealing so much with the community. I haven't done any. So if you guys have suggestions, I'd love to hear them. I asked the other day in the channel too, if somebody could point me in the right direction. I think, why do I think Ripple will be big next year? Because I just think it's their time. There's a lot of utility and tech being built behind Ripple. And from my, not technical analysis, but research, I think it'll be big. Yeah, they do change really, really fast when you become a regional promoter. And you also start making a shitload more money off of affiliate stuff, which is good. Anywhere where you can read about the USI Tech patent? No. That's why, Matt, I want to bring somebody in from USI Tech because I want to know these answers to these questions, and I'm kind of like everybody else wants to know, and we just keep asking each other, and nobody knows. So I want to bring in somebody, and then we can get answers. Do you have to download a wallet to buy in? Gypsy, I'm not following a question, but you asked something above here. Do I have to download a wallet for the ICO? No. You should, like, how Hextra and stuff worked is you would just come over to the wallet and then deposit your BTC in, and you got to make sure that your BTC is sitting in there. So let's just take a look. So yeah, I should be able to, yep. So I can just do a straight deposit from any BTC address here, and then it's sitting here ready. One of them was unique, though. I can't remember. One of them made you actually go through an exchange first to buy it. I don't remember. But yeah, so this one's opening up in 14 hours, 5 minutes, and counting. When does that end up being? So 12 hours from now is 10 p.m., 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's great. It's not the middle of the night. One of the things that was annoying about Hextra is I'd have to wake up at 3 a.m. to attempt to buy. And I really thought I was going to get it the one day. Yeah, I was pretty bummed. But yeah, check this out. They're making up for it. They won't sustain at 2% interest, I really don't think. But I think there'll be another Regal, which is like a 1.2 to 1.5 every day. Competition for BitConnect. Definitely competition for BitConnect. And on Regal, I can't do anything because I can't withdraw, so I just keep reinvesting. So I think there's like $600 or $700 in there now, in the lending program. I don't even know how this works. In terms of the earning. Oh, so that's their calculator right there. It's basically the same as BitConnect's calculator. Even looks similar. Okay, here it is. So yeah, the same schedule. You can come in at 100 grand and get that back in 60 days. Plus a 0.35. Damn. Yeah, and a 10K you get back after 100 days. I like that schedule. I would do that. I'd do a 10K. Up to 48% a month, plus a 0.30. Because, I mean, look at their base. Their base is crazy. Could they sustain and last 99 days? Yeah. 3 months. Basically, I don't know. There's so many ICOs coming out that BitConnect will have a lot of competition, and it's gonna be hilarious because the people that hate BitConnect, when there's 6 of them, 8 of them, and they're all making it, and everybody's all getting rich off of them, they're really gonna hate that. They're really gonna hate that. I don't know what they're gonna say. Yeah, a Gold Rewards ICO. I got to look at that. I haven't looked at that yet. Global Metrology Project. I posted a video about and did a review about. I'm in that one. I like that one. Located currently Asia. Oh, yeah, you could do a macro, Paul. I never even thought of doing that. Do a macro to try and auto-click. Shit, dude. Don't tell people about that. I should totally do that. Oh, man. Aha moment. Okay. That's interesting, Adele. How long do I think laser will be around? Till the end of the year. What's going live? Another. Oh, ow. Wooden chairs make my ass numb. We're still waiting on. Computer chairs are hard to get here, man. We're talking about Davcoin. Devor coin. Which apparently doesn't mean anything, but it's complicated to pronounce. So, Carlos, link is underneath the video if you want in. I wouldn't say say goodbye to your 3K. Kurt went in on 3K at Laser, and let's not act like that about it. But yeah, if you went in yesterday, I don't know what the daily payouts are, but pull that interest out. Do not think you're going to get away with compounding. Somehow, at some point, I changed how I pronounce compounding, and it just sounds stupid to me now every time I say it. I don't know why. Yeah, macros, man. Big aha moment, like facepalm moment. I should have thought of that so much sooner. So you can assume that I'll be doing that for tonight. I'll put 50 down. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, BitConnect, it might last 5 years, 10 years. It could change 1 million people's lives. And at the end, there'll still be the same lineup of people that said, ha, told you so. But at that point, like, would anyone actually care? Because, you know, They made a plan and they worked that plan. And I think that's the more important thing to look at, is it's not scam legit. It's let me plan my opportunity windows. Let me plan my opportunity positions, really, and just do that. Okay. Yeah, high fees on Coinbase, but easy, super user-friendly. High fees, though, and high fees. I don't like Coinbase at all. I don't know. That's all speculation how long BitConnect will last. And there's a lot of indicators and variables that you should really be looking at with stuff like that. They got to keep updating. They got to keep moving forward. They got to keep staying at the head of the curve, especially now with a lot of these other coins that are coming out that are the same thing. Banks are scams. I will agree. I really don't like banks. Banks are the last ones to get paid in my ledger. Yeah, GDAX is cheaper fees. GDAX is Coinbase, though. I will say that I think that they're how many days it takes to transfer from your bank account to GDAX, it's slower, so that's where you pay for it in those terms. Yeah, the inner exchanges seem to be a problem with a lot of these high yield interest program. Let me just change that now. I literally have called it like that for every single video. I don't know why I never stopped to question myself. Sustainability, easy sustainability piece, lower the interest. Also, too, in 4 years when, the 1,000 people that got in the very beginning, which was November 2016, came in at $100 and they're standing there with their hand out for their $1 million a month or whatever the, compounding interest is at that point, then you just tell them, hey, we can't do this, and you make new expectations, you make new agreements and new terms to how you would do everything. I don't see that as a horrible thing. Like, there'd be a sizable amount of people pissed off because they were expecting somebody else to provide for them, right? Much like a lot of people in America expect their government to take care of them and provide for them, a lot of people are looking to BitConnect to provide for them, to save them, right? And that is just a horrible place to operate out of to begin with. We've all got that bad habit. And that's why, I'm a firm believer in just, really becoming and staying independent of your government, of your the place that you live and you're a resident of as well. So hey, what's up? What's up? Got some late people jumping in. 79 today. That's cool. All right. I covered everything that I wanted to cover. Any questions for me? You don't really know that if they're going to stick around or shut down. Your BitConnects of the world and stuff like that. You do your research and you make your plan, and that's all you can do. And just ignore the fear. Ignore the the drama and the dialogue that's going on around, unless it's or I'd say the caveat to that is maybe not ignore it, but always look at it from a neutral standpoint. Like if they're giving great information, then maybe use that to make a new plan or refine your plan or your strategy. But if they're not and they're just talking shit, then just, yeah, cool. That guy doesn't like it, and just kind of keep moving. That's how I tend to look at this stuff. Like, there's a lot of noise around BitConnect, especially right now. A lot of articles, screaming scam, and I try and look for like underlying truths and facts, and then the rest of it is just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, he doesn't like it. All right. There's a lot of stuff I don't like, But anyway, alternative to, oh, cool, yeah. I don't know why I blocked that comment, Cleston. Coinbase, alternative to Coinbase, GDAX Gemini, that's GEMINI.com. Really good one. there's always a correlation between high risk and high profit. I would agree. And that's why a lot of us are in this game. Not necessarily gamblers, but we recognize that there is a large risk with a large reward a lot of times. And I don't think that you should just mindlessly or blindly, come into those things and pick up positions and just kind of turn the other way and hope for the best. I think that it takes a little bit more than that. What's going on with the Haas bot? That's good. I think it's still just fine. I don't know what you mean by that. I agree, Kurt, man. Like I'm a huge adrenaline junkie. Skydiving, racing cars, jet skis, anything that'll go fast, man. I can get a little stupid in it. Asia, located in Asia. Yeah, so Electroneum announced this yesterday, Roush, that they will do a wallet release in 3 to 4 weeks. They've got some big releases coming up. I'm priming that and keeping an eye on that because I think we've got a nice good pump coming, and I might just offload some Electroneum coin when that happens. Okay, so Warren says, I like Gemini because it lets you trade before your money clears from the bank. You just can't pull out anything till it clears. Oh, that's epic. I didn't know that. Shit, man. Yeah, they got HackerOne to test the platform. They're making the right moves. Like Electroneum, again, they care. You can tell they care. I don't know much, K8. I don't know much about mining Bitcoin at all, actually. Don't know at all. Wow, cool. I'm in a secret underground layer in Singapore. That's correct. Nah, Paul. Going to jump off to Alex Jones. Gosh, that's so the community too, isn't it? Fuck. No, there's a lot of people because what Alex Jones represents is additional freedom. You don't have to like the guy, just like you don't have to like Donald Trump. He's attempting to provide his truth to help increase people's awareness and people's freedom. So that in and of itself is, what I think he's going for. I don't have strong opinions of people like that. I don't think I care enough. I appreciate what he's been doing for the last, 5-7 years. Just every day gets on and screams. That's impressive. Like, I don't know how he gets that energy. Yeah. More details about the USI Tech affiliate issue. We talked about it in the beginning of the live stream, but basically we just need more support from USI Tech before we can get into that. Yep. Jump into the Discord if you want to continue the conversation. Absolutely. Yeah, not a lot of the guys talk about mining at all. I think it's because, I can admit I have no clue about what the hell you do, so I don't talk about it. Stay in your lane, Oh, wow, cool. You saw him in public? That's kind of crazy. I wonder what that would be like if it's just like a shit show of people coming up saying that they love him or hate him. I don't know. I do not have my eye on any other ICOs. Metrology Project, we're in that. Bankera, in that. What was the other one? Gold Mint, but that's for Asia only. I think that's it. Okay. Didn't mean to go down that road with you guys. We don't need to talk about bankers and all that, reptilians and shit. Let's just keep it on crypto. Let's keep it on crypto. Yeah, I think a lot of people come into the game thinking, oh, I'll just mine because I know enough about computers and setting it all up. And then I think for sure that mining Bitcoin is a little, I wouldn't say dead, just not advantageous with the amount of mining farms that exist now. But other altcoins, yeah. When do I make more interest? Wait for 1K or 5K, reinvest 5K will take 40 days. And 1K, I have to wait 60 days for my capital, 60 days more for my capital release. That's kind of a personal choice, Bart, for BitConnect based off of what your window is with them and what your plan is with them. But you've basically outlined it, so you got 60 days more on a 1K, but it'll take 40 days more to get to the 5K. So what are you still ahead? A net 40-day? You're still getting your capital release back 20 days ahead of time if you were to wait and build up for 5K. So if the timing was an issue for you, 5K, sounds like it would still be keep you ahead on that. If I had $500 right now, what would I put it in? It would still be BitConnect. And just yank out the interest every day, all day. And spread that out. Start to get into other things to kind of hedge that risk. An easy 50-50 strategy is just 50-50 in BitConnect and Bitcoin. You could even just pull out interest every day, Jeremy, off the 500 and put that into BCC token and stake the BCC token. That's another good one. Yeah, with the mining. Absolutely. So they still have to move forward. So you got 1K locked up in Regal. Yeah, that sucks. I think we're 600 or 700 in. But they got to keep getting people in. You know, they got to keep the bottom line growing. That's not a bad thing. That's not them saying like, ignoring the fact that the platform is screwed up and they're still trying to go out and rah-rah like everything's fine. That's usually not what that is. That's just that they have to keep the plan. They have to keep spreading awareness of the platform, and they're trusting that the people that they've put into play to fix things are actually going to fix it. I don't see that as a bad thing, even though I know that a lot of people do. Oh, yeah, let's talk about FOMO for a second. Right now, in the BTC market, you will have a ton of people buying at the highs, and then fear of missing out, they're going to be selling at the lows. It always goes that way. The noobs. Don't do that. Don't fall for fear. And it's true for BTC. It's true for all the altcoins. We just saw it. Everybody sold off and lost on altcoins to jump into Bitcoin for the free B2X at the fork. What just happened? You get nothing. You get a loss. You got a loss in the ledger now, which that sucks. That would piss me off. Because what I would recognize is that I just fell for fear of missing out over something that I didn't even know anything about, aka the B2X coin, and I made a stupid decision. I would definitely refine my strategy if I just did that myself. I wouldn't guilt myself or negative inner dialogue, but I would make a change. I would definitely make a change. Yeah, so you grabbed light at 61. You'll have to hold that for a while. Yeah, and I've said that in the past. Just with BTC, with BitConnect, I'm just going to keep reinvesting and building that up until the wheels fall off, is a proverbial saying. I don't think I'm just being honest, Oh, you grabbed BTC at 55? That's good. I think longing and shorting BTC is great. Come in at some core positions. Like we're still holding core positions from 36 or 38. I use 4-hour candles and 6-hour candles for BTC. On some of the stuff, I don't know. I like playing around with less than an hour on the candles. See what's going on. Because right now I'm really trying to push to learn how to read candles better. So I'm just trying to listen to what it's telling you. Because most people don't know how to read these candles. They don't even know what this means. Like if I'm on a 6-hour chart, each one of these candles is a 6-hour period. If I'm on a 1-minute chart, then every candle is 1 minute. And so just because you see somebody, showing a lot of times we're just showing a 3, 4, and 6 hour chart because it's easier to read. And I don't have to hyper zoom in, and I can just kind of quickly scale this thing up and down to show you what's going on. These are Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands and RSI are really good ways, really easy ways to see if we're overbought, oversold. So overbought is considered to be when we're peaking outside of this upper band, and oversold is when we're peaking below this lower band. RSI kind of correlates that. 30 to 70 is our sweet spot. Some would consider over 80 is overbought. I like to go in the middle. So 75, I start saying, okay, that looks a little bit overbought. Like, what is this one? What is this here? This is definitely overbought, 86. And then oversold would be 20 to 30 down here at the bottom. RSI, I think in Bollinger Bands, they kind of tell you the same thing, but RSI is down here by itself, and this is up here actually on the chart itself. Yeah. Moving averages are another good one. 12 and 26 day moving averages. Or MACD. MACD you can just bring in here and layer that at the bottom. So moving averages, convergence, divergence is what that means. So we got a 12 or 26 day, and then a 9 is the spread between them. This is the histogram, this pink shit. So yeah. But yeah, I tend to stick with a 3 to 6 hour on Bitcoin. I was playing around with the 1 day for a while though, now that I think about it. Just last week I had it sitting on a 1 day. That's not that telling though. Get down into a 4 hour, you see a lot more. Anyways, all that you can expect in part 2 of the trading series, which I have to conveniently shoot again. So it'll be better this time around, and hopefully this thing works. I can't wait for this next big tech upgrade that we're doing. It'll be next week. We'll have the new studio finalized. I just shot the first video in it yesterday talking about 3 simple like portfolio strategies to further build on that last video that I did, because that seemed to be wildly popular. No, it's not mentally ill to love reading charts and learn how to read charts more. You want it, man. Like, you want this shit, so you're going to do whatever it takes to figure out how to read the charts, to figure out how to win. Like, I'm the same way. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Within, obviously fitting within my morals and shit like that, too. I got to watch sometimes my general statements that I make, because this is live. Would I ever do a video with Trevon James? Yeah. That would probably be funny. Because he's kind of like slow and chilled out, and I'm really hyper and aggressive, so it'd probably be a good blend. Yeah, you can trade 1 minute candles. I think that like 1 minute candles are most appropriate, and like really tighter candles are most appropriate in like Forex or a faster, not a faster moving market, but just like a tighter market, right? I don't feel like you have to be that tight on with your TA with crypto. Yeah, I like MACD, but I don't use it that often. Cool, more people signing up on USI Tech. I like it. For scalping, yep. Your thoughts on Chain Group? Chain Group, they've got like the Dragon and CloudShare. I don't see those ones lasting very long, but they've got some slower growers like the TJ Williams or whatever. And somebody pointed this out as way wrong and corrected myself afterwards that I said none of them had lasted more than 190 days. I didn't scroll down enough, which that was some shitty research on my part. There's one that's lasted over 200 days, but it only pays you like 0.05 per day, I think. Very low. So 5/100ths. But it pays, and it's been around for a really long time. So some of the stuff within Chain I think will last, absolutely. Have I seen the Spectre project? I did, I just don't remember what it is. Chain Group is paying. Yep. Hashflare, don't know anything about it, Angie, sorry. I don't know anything about like the mining stuff, the mining high yield interest programs. High yield interest programs. I gotta fix that in everything I've ever said. But anyway. Any last minute questions for me? We're about an hour in. Yeah, green, the candles, green is up, red usually means down. Green means that it closed higher than it opened, vice versa for red. I did not see that. Lucifer symbolism? No. Yeah, and it's not that Trevon is like low energy. He's just like really chill. But still quite grounded dude, from what I can tell. I don't know. I could be way off. Could be just like a really good actor. But I think that would be like yin and yang. It would be funny to see that like energies colliding and just what comes out of that, I think would be funny. Yep, that's another way to look at it. So like it's not as simple as candles meaning like red is bad, green is good. Green candles more buyers, red candle more sellers. Another way to put it. I don't know. I'd be looking at Dragon and CloudShare exit around the end of the year if you were to get into that. Yeah, I keep hearing that. Apparently, Trevon reached 1 million in BitConnect profits. He was like the first affiliate in BitConnect. So, not saying that it's like a reason to excuse the accomplishment. That's amazing accomplishment. I'm just saying like to give some context. He was also the very first affiliate to BitConnect and one of the very first guys to shoot YouTube videos about it. How many hours a day should be dedicated to trading? I would say 3 to 4 should be dedicated to learning the key things that you need to learn to get moving forward. And so that's a little bit of, let me go and research, like, if you know nothing, it'd be like, okay, let me go research what RSI means, MACD, how to read candles, how to do charting. Let me go and research that for like an hour. Then let me try and apply that. Let me go and now apply that to my TradingView account and see. And you could even take it a step further and say, okay, well, it's not enough for me to just do this imaginary. Let me do simulation. The Haas trading bot will allow you to do simulation trading, meaning that you playing with fake money. So you could literally go and say, okay, let me test out my knowledge and see what and where the RSI indicator will really give me the best benefit, or Bollinger Bands gives me the best benefit, and then apply that to some trades in the bot, let it run wild for a little while, and see what it does. The easiest way to get started with the bot and to like just catapult yourself forward from all this fear that you might have is just go in and play with simulation right now and just let it lose a shitload of money. Let it just pick whatever pair you want. Like, who cares? And just let the simulation run and just watch and see what it does. And then you've already got your feet wet, like you've passed this big resistance barrier for you as an individual, because again, we were super scared, didn't want to touch it, afraid. Now, all of a sudden, we're in the deep end. Well, you're still alive. You didn't get hurt, right? And now, okay, now we can start to swim a little bit. So I would do that if it was me. I did the same thing. When I wanted to learn trading, I said, okay, I'm going to go buy Gunbot. I bought Gunbot, which was a pain in the ass to set up, super hard, lacked info to actually set it up, and the documentation wasn't that good back then. And I went and I set it up, and then, what's on my teeth? White. I don't know. I set it up, and then I just started in the deep end. And I was doing it with real money, though. I wasn't doing it with simulation. You cannot troll the troll master, brother. Actually, I get trolled all the time, so yeah, you can. I'm not that good at it. All right, you got to go. See ya. See you later, man. Yep, cool. So yeah, I mean, I think you want to really throw yourself into the deep end and just say, man, enough is enough. I'm sick of avoiding this. I'm sick of being scared. Fill in the blank. Buy the Haas bot, the beginner license, and just go in, man. Go in on simulation and just start losing a bunch of money. Just start picking whatever pair you want. Litecoin, ETH, whatever. Run it. Pick Bollinger Bands. Great. See what it does. Yeah, Gunbot is more technical because like it's way more involved to set up. Like the Haas bot, my guy set up in like 10 minutes. Where is it? Right here? set up on our server and on our VPS in like 10 minutes. And then I just log in and I link up my exchange, which we're going to use BitTrex. And then I can get started. It's got a ton of custom bots that other people have built. So you get access to like community bots that others have built that you can try out. Think of those a lot like indicators on TradingView. Like in TradingView, I can go in and I can snag anybody else's indicators. Look, public library. Oh, let me go back to, what were we at? BB. Let's just type in any of them. Oh, look, this is the username of the guy who made it. And then we can gauge popularity by how many likes. 1,000 likes, this one might be good to look at. 4,000 likes, this is probably the best one to look at if I wanted to do that, right? And so much like there's a public library of indicators on TradingView, there is like this public library of bots, which correlate to like a trading strategy that the bot will run on Haas Online. I'm telling you now, like this will be one of those core pieces in the years to come. So whether high interest yield stuff, high yield interest stuff is still around or not, you'll have this, right? And that was the point of it. Sweet. Yeah, there is a there's a charting tool built into Haas, so you don't need TradingView per se. You could just use the one in Haas. There's a 2-hour video right here that you might want to watch.
Like GDAX on the...
Wow, I didn't know they did advertising on Twitch. My mouth is super dry from all the coffee. I don't know. I drink coffee because I like it.
Exchange, and then
but
you're
some
watching
days
GDAX.
it just makes me insane. Lateral movements are really easy to run a bot on. So when it's going side to side. And it depends on what sub-bot or what kind of parameters you're using. I like Civic. Yeah, I have Civic. I've got some Civic. I think, right? Yeah, 81 Civic sitting in here. So this is the trading account that I'll use. I'm sitting on some bags still from Gunbot. I think I've showed you guys this a few times. Which I haven't even been looking at Verge. But Verge was a little bit longer term. What do I got? 11,000? Yeah, 11,000 Verge. 15, 10x. I've got more. I can't remember which wallet. That's another thing you got to track. You got to track your wallets, your overall portfolio. Because you'll lose this shit in a heartbeat. Forgetting where you put stuff. Civic, yep. 81 Civic. Got some light sitting in there. Strat. Yeah, I like 10x for 2018. I like Ripple for 2018. Longer term holds. And I think that I talked about this in the first version of part 2 trading video that didn't work, but you should pick an amount of time that you're willing to be in a coin too, because ultimately what you want to get to is you want to get to the point where you've made so much profit that your original investment or original allocation you can pull out and you're into the coin for free, so to say, and you can just keep increasing your positions, because then you're what's called a market maker, which is where you are in a position and you're staked and you have coin, so you could sell or buy at any time because you've got liquid capital, you've got BTC sitting there ready to buy, so you could buy or sell at any point. And I just think that's a good position to be in. And then you build up positions in one coin, and then you just keep going and doing that. And that becomes your portfolio, part of your portfolio. Yeah, my ETH wallet, like, their site just kind of sucks to use. And I don't even know what's sitting in mine either. Haas. Bart, you got it. It's the Haas trading bot. How long have I been in Verge? I don't know. Months. Do you think I'm better off holding my money in an offline Bitcoin wallet like Exodus rather than a bank savings account that only gives me, yes. Yes, I do, Chris. So if you get 1.76 annual in your savings account, then Bitcoin would just have to make you more than 1.76 in a year, which if it didn't do that, I would cry. AKA, I think it will. Recommended wallet. House. Yeah, because we bring down the house. Okay. Yeah, Vert. I've heard of some people doing really good with Vert. I haven't even looked at it. I have never even charted it. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Chris, I would not hold my money in a bank savings account. I would say F a bank savings account myself, but I'm not a big fan of banks to begin with. They're just a utility that I use as a necessary evil currently. It's not out of enjoyment. All right, any last minute questions before we end it? We'll end the stream there for today. Let me flick on monetization. Yep, good. It's already on. Any last minute questions for us? If you want to continue the conversation, you just jump over into the Discord chat. If you haven't joined it yet, it's free. It's like Slack, but for gamers. It's better. It's amazing. Blah, blah, blah. Join it. There's over 700 people, and the community's grown. We're almost touching into 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is a huge mile marker. We'll do a celebration for that. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but we'll give away something at 5,000 and then again at 10,000 when we hit that. I want to hit 10,000 before the end of this month. So we've got some content planned, some more polarizing stuff to push the message out further. So we'll see. Yeah. As always, though, appreciate every single one of you for helping us build what we have so far. The community, you guys have been great. Your interaction here with the videos, your interaction in the Discord chat has been literally amazing. And together, we are creating a community, and we are creating change within a lot of people's lives. And I think that's the most important thing that we're all a part of. So, yeah, love right back at you guys. Anyways, that's it for today. I think from now on, we're going to lock in the streams at 9 a.m. Singapore time. I really love the 9 to 10 a.m. window, and I seem to just kind of keep naturally doing that. So if you want to make a safe assumption, Jay, when are you going to stream again? 9 a.m. Singapore time will be the time that we rock and roll on this from now on. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.